Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of Homebrewed Lost Souls. So last time, nothing really happened, right?
Not that I recall.
Yeah, we were given this crown and told we could do with it as we pleased.
You know what? That does sound like what happened.
Yeah, you were allowed to leave safely and without being harmed.
And we did not kill the guy at the front of the...
I mean, we actually didn't.
You didn't. So, at the very beginning of the episode, a unicorn appeared, killed a bunch of Skellymans, took your friend Barry back to the Prime Material Plane, or the Feywild. You fought some Skellymans. You got into the Catacombs of Cartacus, where you met a Goblin who once had a name.
I think so.
I think
his
so.
name.
You talked to him for a little bit. He wanted you to kill him. You guys were like, no, that's gross.
You mean Sassy was.
You passed over a field of wolfsbane. You ran across a chasm that was filled with crawling claws.
Yes, we all did that. We all remember it that way.
There was a small chamber where Chava had to cut herself to turn the mist into blood, and it wasn't at all creepy or disconcerting.
Oh no, it was a super good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you guys met Radaga, and you tried to charm the crown off of her. And that was going okay, but to culminate this, the plan was Granny Locke cast Entangle on this lady. So let's start with a
I
strength.
spent all week regretting this.
A strength saving throw. She will roll a 16.
That beats it.
Okay.
No!
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy!
To be clear, I am not nearly attuned to this thing on my head, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I got a dirty 20 for my initiative.
Okay.
I got a 16.
12.
13.
Well, now that that's over with, I'm actually excited to see what happens next.
I mean, we needed an out, and this is sort of an out.
Okay. Sassy, you get to go first.
Cool. So, I mean... Shit.
Yep.
Accurate.
I mean, her posture definitely looks threatening at this point, right?
She's none pleased that you attempted to both entangle her, or to entangle her with the apparent purpose of taking her precious crown.
I mean, shit, I guess I'll attack her. I don't know what else to do, guys. Just a ranger. Oh, fuck. Well, first attack's the nat 1.
Okay, well that's a miss. Second attack.
It's a 2, so that's a 6 total to hit.
You're going in the right direction.
Welcome everyone to the finale of Homebrewed.
Just hitting her with the unarmed bow.
Yeah. This is how rangers work, right?
You attack with a bow.
Yeah.
Can you believe this is only the second most suboptimal thing that's ever happened to us?
Okay, just for real quick, do we want to keep that crown in our vicinity? Or do we want to, like, tell Noodle to run away with it?
Can Noodle lift it?
Yeah, what's Noodle's strength?
Noodle's strength is 4.
And Noodle is not going to be able to lift this crown.
Dang it. Okay, never mind.
He might be able to drag it, but he won't be able to fly with it for sure.
That's suboptimal. Okay,
Take
cool.
it
Well,
all the way to that dead end we just came from.
Yeah, and he will not be able to activate the way out.
Yes.
Well, that I'm just waving my short swords in circles.
Chava.
Oh, good. It's my turn. Okay, eyes wide, as I guess this is happening. I will whisper into my paws that she has an unseemly blemish and isn't really all that pretty, and I will cast Dissonant Whispers on her. She must make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
She will fail her wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. She
This
will
is my
take
favorite
3d6.
damaging cantrip.
She will take 3d6. Oh. Well, it started very good. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And she must run her full speed away from me immediately.
Okay.
Which I think just takes her to the end of the bed, but that's fine.
Into the wall.
Just put some pillows over your head and cry. We've all been there.
Sorry, go ahead.
And then the door back to the bloodletting room is still available and open, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will feline agility out of the room.
Okay.
There she goes.
You're ugly. Bye, Felicia.
Absolutely incensed.
Oh, good.
Radaga kind of steps backward after being racked with psychic pain. And she kind of puts both of her hands out, and from inside of her sleeves, you can hear an immense buzzing as a insect plague
No, it's bees. It's bees.
Ankle Biter, Granny, and Sassy, please make Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Oh. 15?
21.
23.
Jeez,
Dang.
guys. Well, fine. They don't bother you that much.
We were prepared for bees. Not for slumber parties, for bees.
We've been preparing for bees all week.
Hashtag bees in the sarcophagus.
Believe it.
Okay. So you all succeed on your saving throw. So you take half of this, which is 12 piercing damage apiece.
Oh. Half of it was 12?
Half of it was 12.
Ooh.
Cha.
That's fun.
Wait, is Hellish Rebuke a bonus action, right?
It's a reaction.
Reaction.
You
Okay.
use it on her turn, which you can do.
Yeah, except everyone is still in the room with me, so I'm not sure I want to.
It won't. It only affects her.
All right. I'll hit it with that Hellish Rebuke then. If you hit me with bees, I hit you with fire. All right, and it's a dex saving throw.
Yep.
And 2d10. Oh boy. Shoot. All right, I'm just dropping.
Hold on. Let me look something up real fast. Tieflings cast Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level, I think, so it's 3d10.
Oh, amazing. I'm just kidding.
And she will fail her save.
Phenomenal. So that is a 12. Just hit it right back with 12 damage.
Fair trade.
Okay. She has no bonus actions, so that will be the end of her turn. Ank.
I don't like these. They're small, stingy, and they get everywhere. So I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit her with a hammer.
Yeah.
It's a good plan. Solid.
Does a dirty 20 hit her?
It does indeed.
Fucking better.
So that's 12 damage that I rolled.
Oh.
Actually, wait, that is 15 damage. I forgot to add my strength. And I am also going to Fury of the Small her, so she's going to take another 4 on top of that.
Okay, so...
Do it.
19. Okay.
And I am going to roll my second attack now.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
That's a hit.
$14 more damage.
Very nice.
Yeah. Jeez, guys. Okay.
Get him, Meg!
She's bloodied. And it is Granny's turn.
All right. Granny is going to wild shape into a bear,
Okay.
a brown bear specifically, and she is just going to just charge at this lady.
Okay.
Like, you do not throw bees at her party.
Don't throw bees in my grandchildren!
All right. So the bite is only a 9.
That's a miss, but
The claws, hopefully better. Still a 9.
Oh.
Okay.
well,
You've never been a bear before. You're getting used to it.
Yeah, she's used to the smaller, a little bit more slider, but she is going to like stand back and try to look as intimidating as possible. Because I imagine like a tiny little old lady just straight up turning into a bear is not something you see every day.
no.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of waiting for bear to happen.
I've been waiting to pull it out.
To be fair, sleeve full of bees is also not something you see every day, so...
Her giant skeleton will stand up,
No.
Oh boy.
and he will attack the bear once and Ank once. Well,
I do not like your face, Andrew.
it's probably fine.
Are we going over that again this week?
Every week.
27 to hit Granny.
That misses,
or the
right?
bear.
Just,
Yeah, that hits.
So take
Just
15
barely.
bludgeoning damage
All right, and that's my
as your bear.
that's your bear.
as a bear, so 15.
And Ank, it is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So take 15 bludgeoning damage, which you reduce to 7.
I really like DR right now, guys.
And back up to the top, Sassy.
Cool. I'm gonna attack Verdaga again.
Okay.
Maybe, or try to attack her for the first time, rather. 14?
14. Is a hit.
Drum roll, please.
Okay.
Yay!
Sweet. So that is, yay. 8 damage.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, is she just
one.
in a sundress? Is she wearing her night clothes? Like, what are we doing here?
She is wearing a dress. She has no visible armor on.
and 21 for the second hit.
She does seem pretty dexterous, but it's minimally adding to her ability to dodge.
And that's another 6 damage. And then I want to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And just have that ready.
Okay. Chava. Is she dead?
Like, has anyone followed me?
Nope.
Okay.
Like one or two stray bees.
Yeah. That looks terrible in there. Y'all okay? Look around, take inventory of this room. Is it the same cupped hands kind of motif, just in reverse?
Yep. So
Okay.
it's got the same inscription, presumably, to get back out. Just cut and go.
Okay. Can I see anyone through the open door?
Yeah, you can see, you can kind of get a view on everyone, and you can see that Ankh is engaged with a giant skeleton, Sassy is fighting Radaga, and there's a bear.
Okay. Well, I kind of can't move for a turn.
That's not moving.
It's not moving, but it also starts the ritual before they're in the room. I'm afraid of closing them in here in case it's not two-way.
Never mind.
Okay, then.
Oh.
Oh, those are both bonus actions.
Cat! Cat is helping!
Hank,
Cat
you
is
need
like,
to
no,
believe.
No, don't kill the party members.
You need to believe in yourself. I've seen what you do to Skellymans. I will give Hank an additional D8 on any skills or attacks in the next round.
Okay.
Attack rolls or attack damage?
Rolls only. That's a different kind of bard.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's what I thought, but I needed to be sure.
Actually, I can see basically everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I can make it so all of you can move with no opportunity attacks right now. Would you all rather be in this room right now?
Are we gonna run? Is that what?
I mean, I don't know if Granny told you guys this, but she still has something she needs in there.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
I am also not sane enough to leave this room right now.
Okay.
I mean, and she's bloodied, so.
Man, I really want to use this ability someday, but that's fine,
Well-
and I will.
You guys don't have to fight this Skelly man. Like, you can kick her ass and then book it.
That's true.
No, I'll stick to my original plan. I give Ankh inspiration.
Okay.
And I ready my dagger to slice myself.
Okay.
Again, on the back of the arm.
Fiction
And that's-
everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess
Or
I
you
can...
can wait till one of us gets there. We've all been injured and we just bleed on it.
That's true.
What
Give me a
about her
minute.
blood? Does her blood work?
Rub our bee stings on it.
And I will ready Crown of Madness
Okay.
if Radaga comes within my field of vision.
Okay. It is her turn.
Oh boy.
And she will say... Insubordinate and churlish, mischievous and deceitful, chicanerous and deplorable. And she's going to cast Blight.
I feel bad as a reaction.
Let's do this. Ankh, make a Constitution saving throw.
– 17.
Pretty good.
That is good. So that will succeed.
That is definitely one you want to take half damage from.
So you will take all, or no, I'm sorry, you will take half of this. So you will take 15 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Just say, give me back my crown.
That's great. Everything is fine.
Did I mention you can do this?
And it is your turn, Ankle Biter.
I mean, I'm a hitter again.
Okay.
You're pretty well designed to destroy Skellymans, but also she does a ton of damage to you just now, so I don't blame you. But
She's full of bees and blight. Kill her.
Does a 10 hit her?
10 does not hit her.
Rolled a 1.
it's a nicer dress than that.
Oh,
Does 14 hit her?
A 14 hits her.
Eight damage.
Okay.
Oh, on the 10, would a D8 have helped you?
Yeah, probably.
Because I inspired you.
You did, and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, would an 18 have hit?
Yep.
Thank you. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
$12 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Granny.
All right, I'm just gonna keep chomping at the bit, quite literally. All right, for the bite attack, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Traditionally good.
All right, let me roll.
Roll all your dice twice.
15 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm going to hit it with my claw.
Yeah.
That is only a 12.
12 is a hit.
Yes. All right. That is 12 damage.
Okay. So you take a bite, and she kind of staggers back, and then just paw straight down. And she's not moving. You believe, slain her.
I want her to rebound off the bed and hit the
I like dramatically use my mouth to toss her
Sure.
across the room. Great.
Worry her a bit.
Into the
and then
giant
she's-
skeleton.
And as you do, the giant Skeleman kind of falls apart.
Phenomenal. Right, Gritty is going to shape back into a human.
Mhm.
She is a bit hurt, but she looks exceptionally herself. And she's going to go investigate Rodaga and see if she can find the key.
Okay. Going over and kind of, she is wearing a key that looks similar in motif to the other keys you have that are supposed to destroy Ebonbane. And other than that, she's wearing fine clothing and jewelry, but nothing magical, or she doesn't seem to have any coins on her either.
All right, well, she'll snatch the key up eagerly. And then you're like, Ang, she's got some shiny if you want it. I'm not sure how valuable it is, but shiny.
I'm just gonna kind of lie on the floor, breathe heavily.
Hank, would you like me to cure your wounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to play a game of guess how many hit points the Barbarian had at the end of that combat?
How many?
I can't count it on one hand, but barely.
Oh, 1, 2, many, lots. That sounds like good enough to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how most barbarians count.
Yeah.
So I heal you for 8 points of HP. And then, does anybody else need healing?
Bernie,
I'm okay.
Yeah, because you're in the hallway.
We look
Here, I
out
hate you.
into the hallway like.
I hate you so much right now.
I thought we were doing a leave.
I told you to do a leave
Okay.
I
because we
did.
couldn't let her have that crown back.
Did you have the air key or whatever?
The key that you don't know what it is yet.
And no wonder she doesn't have any coin. They won't let women have pockets, even in Cartacus. It's a crime across all planes.
Curdy will like
She's a
pat up
fanny
some
pack.
made of robes.
Make it work.
He's like,
But it's like a fashionable one.
Yeah. Yeah. They're coming back.
Well, I am ready to cut myself.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to... Can I, like, examine that statue again? The one that's supposedly her grandmother?
Sure.
I don't... Would that be, like... I don't know. What kind of check you want me to do? I want to know if the grandmother is stuck a statue forever.
Oh, perception or investigation.
I'll do perception. Oh, nat 20.
It's not a person. It is a statue.
Oh, okay.
It's not petrified. But kind of as you're looking at it and you look back over at Radaga, her appearance is shriveling to match that of the statue.
Mm.
I see. I will come back to the room. Because now there's less of a Harry, I guess. I will also third level healing word, Ankh. Or Ankh.
I'm just gonna give out a very sad. I want my ahs.
Well, we'll get you back to Gary real soon, okay? Just hang in there.
Curdy will attempt to help Ank up a little bit.
You did such a good job smashing her.
And regain 13 hit points.
Wow, yeah. It's a good word.
It's a pretty good word. The word is sting, which I know is Ankh's favorite, so of course that's why it did so well.
I got healed out of spite.
I'll take it, but I'm
Yeah,
not
he'll
happy
just
about
we can fight you later for it.
it. Does she have several bureaus?
She does.
Any cool pearlescent brushes or...
Oh, yeah.
That's Luder's stuff.
Yeah, no, she has... Her morning regimen must have just taken hours. I'll tell you what. You also find a large amount of seemingly ornamental knives, like daggers, kind of. She seemed to have a thing for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Lots of nice clothes, lots of jewelry, makeup, some very pretty handheld mirrors. Clearly, she was into this.
Yeah.
And now she's dead.
Okay, well, we probably don't have time for me to give myself a smoky eye. But I
But
am
take
just...
some in case we do on the road.
Oh, yeah, no. Done.
I feel like Noodle is just somehow covered in makeup at this point. He just went over there and is just suddenly covered in powder.
Just base him right up.
Like, as Chava's
when a
looking
little
for it, he just,
kid
like,
tries
pops
to
up.
do their makeup for the first time.
Just
Oh.
boop his snoot.
All lipstick.
Yes, I am...
Absentmindedly, like chewing on some lip balm or something.
Yes, I am taking all of the loose items. The clothes probably won't fit me so well, but
Probably not.
mirrors, brushes, makeups.
It's a shame we didn't get to the makeover part of the sleepover.
With the rate we were going, I thought we were
What
headed
will we
there.
do?
I don't know if that would have gone so well for all of us. She made me real uncomfortable.
Oh, I don't know why.
Well, I was looking forward to that part, but
And
yeah,
bored.
me too. I mean,
Should we go check on our goblin friend?
Yeah, let's go see if we can uncurse him now that his ex-girlfriend is dearly departed.
perhaps
I'm
he's
gonna go out
already
on a limb
done?
and say again.
Oh, could be. All right. Well, I will bound healthily into the next room.
Sassy's got like one eye almost swollen shut from things, just like.
Does anyone need
Fine.
an EpiPen?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I
hate
will.
you so much. Thank you, but I hate you.
Surely he's talking about Rodaga.
And
Yes, that's clearly who I'm thanking.
as before,
For the makeup.
you cut yourself. The skeleton comes out and he's like, "Hey, it's a living," and he starts his chant. The mist turns to blood, and you once again see the kind of thin passage with kind of the circular cave chasm around it, and that little table.
No, I don't want to cross the bad touch chasm again.
Maybe it only works one way.
Wave the crown at it.
Can I get perception checks from everybody, please?
No, say no.
No.
Yeah.
This is where our revolt starts.
16.
21.
14.
Granny got the 21. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
Chasm. Creepy thing. Nailed
He's
it.
still swatting away bees. No.
Didn't like it the first time. I'm not gonna like it the second time.
Granny, kind of looking across the chasm, your eyes are scanning, and you know that this place is creepy. You don't see the goblin over there? And if actually, looking again, you kind of see his feet, like, sticking out from, like, behind the table as if he fell over.
Oh, no.
I don't want to laugh because it's probably bad.
He is lazy as all boys are.
Gritty is not going to mention this to the rest of her party. You just see her kind of go like,
What's that look for?
nothing.
Is it more
Okay.
hands?
I trust Granny implicitly.
Stride across the chasm.
Wait. Do I see any of the bad touch hands?
You do not.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, Granny's going to, like, thrust a hand out in front of Papa. She's like, if I go, I can wild shape into something that can get me away from these things. So let me go first. And she'll,
Okay.
like, step cautiously.
Boy, that's a good plan.
Well, it does bring up the point of, I mean, we are to give this crown to Lady Acrio. Do we want to spend an hour first with the crown, with a short rest, before leaving the place we know there's not too many living things?
I mean, if you guys want to camp out, I'm fine with that.
And you're all still fairly hurt.
Yeah.
Just glance down at the many beastings.
Sassy no longer has an eye on this side.
It's less the bee stings and more just like, I don't know how you would physically manifest psychic damage, but that hurt.
Hank is having a feeling.
Not good at those.
So I feel like I'm pretty cool with this Skelly bro. I think we could probably hang out there.
All right.
If
I don't have any objections.
if y'all need a short rest.
As long as he stops screaming.
As long as someone makes sure none of those hands come out of that chasm.
Okay.
Okay. Short rest. How many hit points does everyone have?
I'm at
Left or
23.
total?
Left.
Yeah. 19.
23.
27.
It took like 1 damage, right, Chava?
2 slashing damage to get us in and out.
Okay.
So 36. I mean, same as y'all. Very comparable.
There's just like these like 3 mangled party members, and then just Chava looking pristine as ever.
My wrist really stings, though. Like, I'm just saying.
Would you say it stings like a bee?
No, more like, oh, I see.
Or like-
Okay. You guys sit down to a short rest.
Because there's still a field of Wolfsbane, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Between us and the entrance, yes.
And as you're sitting down to the short rest, Sassy and Granny, your eyes, they just feel so heavy.
No.
And you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not a long rest?
Ankle Biter and Chava,
I do not like this.
you see, appearing from invisibility, a white-skinned tiefling who has just cast Sleep.
No.
I now understand the relevance of the hit point question.
And he'll look at you, Chava, and say, "Give me that crown."
I'm gonna hit him.
No.
I'm also going to rage again and hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Now, am I to understand this is a mostly unattractive gentleman with a crustache?
You'd say rat face crustache, yeah.
Yes, okay.
What I need is my D20 to stop trying to fly off the desk.
I'm just gonna cry.
Okay, does a 21 hit him?
It does.
Ooh.
That is 12 damage on one attack.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit him?
Yes.
$14 damage on the second attack.
Okay. He'll kind of take 2 hammer blows and kind of stumble down to one knee, and he'll say, "God dang it!" And then he'll say, "Ornery, get him!" And out of invisibility, the bartender you saw at Acreal's bar will try and smash a bottle over Ank's head. 17 to hit, Ank?
17 is my armor class.
She does 11 piercing, and then we'll use her unarmed attacks.
That is
What is
pre-rage.
half of 11? Would I do that as 5?
It's 5, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so 11 pre-rage, so 5. And then that is... Second attack is like a 24 to hit, and that is 5 bludgeoning damage, which you reduced to 2. And last attack was a crit. which is 11 bludgeoning damage, which you reduce to 5. And she'll ask you to make a Constitution saving throw. Which you're very good at, so...
22.
Yep. You are not stunned. Okay. But so standing in front of you guys, or... Smiley's kind of on the ground, but is a white-skinned, kind of alabaster-skinned tiefling, kind of ram horns, really greasy shoulder-length hair, a crustache rat face, and the rather aptly named bartender from Acriel's Crystal Club, Ornery. And they have attacked you and want that crown, apparently.
Great, awesome. Can I hit Smiley again?
Yeah, if we're gonna do this, then you two roll initiative.
This is fine.
Oh, good. 8.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Chava? What were you going to say, Chava? Do you want to do something before initiative starts? Because Ank got to do something before initiative starts.
Yes, I kind of do, but I also kind of feel like I'm probably caught pretty flat-footed by it. I'll wait.
Okay. Why are you doing that? Hold on a second, sorry. Okay. Ank, you get to go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna hammer Smiley again.
Okay. Stop it.
14 to hit.
14's a hit. He does not wear very much armor.
$10 damage.
Okay. Sleep concentration.
No.
Hey, Andy.
Ah, crap. Okay.
I almost regret burning Fury of the Small earlier now.
But no, I was also just looking up sleep. It is done, it's done, and it takes an action to wake
Okay.
a person.
$19 damage.
Smiley looks real bad.
Pretty good.
Okay. It's Ornery's turn. And what does she get to do?
Get scared by how bad I'm beating up her friend and leave?
She is a monk. She's bad at fighting barbarians. She will come at you again, Ank, and try and get you off of Smiley. So first attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss. Her unarmed attacks. She's not used to fighting someone so much smaller than her. You'd say she's used to fighting people a lot bigger than her, actually. And she swings wide with her bottle twice and kind of punches over your head and then figures it out and kind of brings her elbow into your nose. So that does 8 bludgeoning damage, which you reduce to 4. And ask you to make a strength saving throw, which I'm sure you're terrible at.
Do you get advantage on those or something else for raging?
I do, because I'm raging.
Yep.
Yes, it's okay. I knew it was one of those.
So whatever she's doing, can I reverse that?
Let's see. Let's make sure I get the right one.
Hank is so happy to see Smiley
She
again.
can't actually do that. Okay. So
Had he shown up under different circumstances, maybe. Under this one, no.
she brings her elbow kind of into your nose, and you just, like, headbutt. And she kind of staggers back in pain. Chava.
Okay. Let's all chill out. I will give you the crown. And I will cast Crown of Madness on Ornery.
Okay.
She needs to make a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Okay. She will fail.
Cool.
Smiley's having a bad day.
He's not having
Yeah.
a good day. Does she make an attack now or only on your next turn?
On her turns,
Oh, on
she must
her
make
turn?
melee attacks. Yes,
Okay.
she must make melee attacks against targets of my choosing.
Okay.
How we haven't established this on stream. Do you have any limitations for the level of bonus action I can cast?
No.
Okay. So I could cast a third level healing word again
Yes.
on Ankh.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright, 6, 7 plus 4, 11 hit points back. Tapped out of that, got that and that. And then I would like to... Who's further from the fracas? Between my fallen friends here.
The way they were seated, Granny is further away than Sassy.
Okay. But are both not 5 feet? Like, are both out of melee range of the...
Yes.
Okay.
Of the fracas, they are away enough from the fracas that they won't
Okay.
hit. They would not be Ornery's logical target.
Okay. Whoever I reach first between them, I will go over and crouch next to.
Okay.
But I don't have an action left, so that's my turn.
Chava. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
What did I do? I feel attacked.
Oh no.
Feel...
You feel very wise. Hopefully.
Not... Let me confirm that that's not my strong suit. It is not. 18 on the die.
Okay.
Plus absolutely nothing. So good.
Okay. You hear him say to you and kind of wave his hand, "You will give me the crown."
No, still. She has it. Look, your friend Ornery.
Oh, damn it. Sleep. Ank, it's your turn.
Sweet, someone's getting hammered.
Yep.
Hush, Fritz.
No, Fritz, you're cheering me on. I'm gonna guess a 22 hits.
Yep. And you're attacking Smiley again?
Smiley, still.
Okay.
$13 damage.
Oh, that knocks out Smiley.
Yay!
Hold on.
I'm gonna attack Ornery.
That will break her from my spell. I don't know if Ankh knows or cares, but...
Neither.
Okay.
He is raging.
Asked an answer.
Yeah, Ankh isn't quite here right now.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
$11 damage.
Okay. Okey-doke. And it is her turn. So that breaks the crown on her, Marty?
I think it immediately does. It might just force a saving throw as soon as she's attacked, but I'm pretty sure once she's attacked, it's just done. Allow me to confirm. Crowd Menace, target, action, moving. It just says at the end of each of her turns, she can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It does not... It apparently does not autosave for being attacked or even give her... That's odd compared to spells of its type.
Okay. It's a charm effect, though, right?
It is.
Okay. She is going to... It's her turn.
Yes.
She is going to take an action to spend a key point to end a charm effect on her.
Now, according to this, she must use her action the way I want her to. Can we tug of war about that, or are we going in favor of the better fight here? Because I'm okay with that.
Well, she is going to not fight you guys anymore, but that is her plan at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
my only last option was to have her walk over and slap Sassy as a melee attack. That'll wake you up. Listen.
She's really good at it, though. She doesn't... But yeah, so she'll kind of...
But no, that's fine.
She'll kind of take a drink from her bottle and kind of seemingly drunkenly stagger backwards, but say, look, he wants the crown. He's dead. Look, maybe we can talk about this.
Perhaps a preferable way to have started, yes.
He said it was going to work. He's the thinker.
So...
Oh, honey.
No.
He thought it was a good idea to attack the Barbarian.
I'm still mad and not quite here right now. Someone better wake someone up who can snap me out of that.
I am waking up Granny currently.
Awesome, do that before I can make another attack.
And I will immediately move on to Sassy if we're still in initiative or however you want to run this.
Chava, you can wake up Granny. Granny, what would you like to do when you kind of are...
Release the goblin.
Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What? And she'll look over and see that Ankh is raging, and she'll be like, "Who did this?" She'll run over him and try to like calm him down. Be like, "It's okay. Whatever happened." Yeah, she'll start like pulling some out. Be like, "Here, look." Just I don't know what happened, but
yeah, as soon as Granny runs over and he sees her, he's gonna calm down.
Okay, good. Then she'll look over at the dead tiefling on the floor.
He's still only unconscious.
He's only unconscious.
I could have hit him harder.
Yeah.
She's like, "Did you do that?"
Yeah.
Impressive. She'll hand it to the Granny Kitty.
Put him in the pocket.
Chava, would you like to wake up Sassy?
Yes.
Okay.
I am stuck in the middle of a bunch of tiefling biz. Wake up now.
Yeah, she wakes up and she looks around and she's like, "What? What happened?"
Invisible tieflings sleep. Ah, punch, punch, punch. Ank, ank, ank.
He
Crown.
and she sees Smiley is the one on the ground. And she's like, he came back and cast sleep.
Yes.
Yes, I believe this is the one young Barry was very attracted to.
Critty looked at it, Smiley again. She's like, I don't understand why.
I'm having some difficulties myself, but
Don't eat.
If he
what?
wakes up, we need to get him a razor. That crust stash is not doing him any favors.
I'm pulling it
How's
off.
he doing on death saves, by the way? Because I sure haven't stabilized him.
He's doing okay.
yes, he wanted the crown.
He followed us to take the crown. Of course he did.
And he waited for us to do all the work.
That
I
was
vote throwing him down the creepy cliff.
We should just leave him here.
Well,
I
don't you
vote
want to get
throwing
some
him down the
answers out
creepy
of this?
cliff, then leaving him here.
that does count as leaving him here. But earlier we were against Mercy killing the Goblin, so
I mean, we is a strong word for that moment. Because I'm pretty sure you're the one who brought it up.
he brought it up. Hold on.
But he
Hold
brought it
on.
up. You're the one who mentioned me doing it, and I'm gonna stop now.
You seemed best suited. You want to throw men down cliffs there who are unconscious. I'm just trying to get a read.
This one's been a jerk before, though.
Oh.
All right, can Sassy go lean down and try to stabilize him, get him to wake the fuck up to answer questions?
Sure. Yeah. Make a medicine check, please.
Okay.
Can I tie him up before he wakes up?
Granny's pretty good at medicine. Can she aid Sassy?
Sure.
Awesome.
Can I tie him
That's good, because I'm
before
real
he wakes
upset. Does that give me advantage?
She gives you advantage, yeah.
Okay, good, because the first roll was a 1.
If you want to spend a spell slot, you can also instantly stabilize him by spending a spell slot.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
He's not worth it.
It's a 14.
Okay. His breathing kind of steadies, and you think you have stabilized him.
Okay. Is he conscious?
You will have to wake him up, which you can do. It's just shaking him awake. But
Before that, I'm going to point at Ornery and just say, you, leave.
she says, "I stay with him."
Then you also get tied up.
Are you sure you want to make that decision?
I mean, you saw how angry the Barbarian got.
She says, "We've been through a lot. I'm with him to the end of the line."
Oh.
How
That might be
about
sooner than you expect.
you leave to the other side of the cliff so we can have this conversation in private, but we can't actually leave this place without going past you. You'll also be able to see if we throw him into the cliff from there. Then I don't know. You can just jump in after him, get mad, scream. I don't care.
She'll kind of take a swig from her bottle and kind of take a running start and run across the side of the cave so she doesn't cross the crawling claw path. And then
Why
land
didn't
on
we
the
try that?
land on the other side and stare at you guys.
All right. I want to hold my short sword to his fucking throat before I shake him awake.
Would you like me to heal him awake, or just you're happy with him at 1?
Do we have rope? Can I actually
fine
tie
with
his
him at
hands?
Okay.
Because apparently
we
he
do
can
have some rope,
cast
yeah.
things, and I would like him to not have hands to cast them with. without cutting them off yet.
That makes sense.
I mean, we can do that if you guys prefer. I have access to.
I took one of Rodaga's scarves, if you would like that. I mean, I want
Gertie
it
will
back.
pull some rope out of her pack and she's like, "Why don't we just use this?"
It's gonna be really sad if one of us didn't have rope. We'd be bad adventurers.
I would.
I mean,
I would prefer that.
You can make it pretty with a scarf after we do the effective stuff. She'll hand it off to Hank.
Okay. And Hank.
Tie his hands.
What did you say, Marty, for tying knots? Intelligence sleight of hand?
Intelligence sleight of hand is how I heard it.
Make an
Yes.
intelligence sleight of hand check. Or in your case, because you're not going to try and tie a intricate knot, you're going to try and tie a strong knot. Strength sleight of hand.
There you go.
Slightly better.
Yeah, that was either Crawford or Perkins or someone who was suggesting alternate.
He ain't going nowhere.
Nice.
That is 3 tonight.
It's hard to tell if his hands are getting any whiter, but
Oh well.
starting to look a little swole.
Good for him. Get them hand gains.
There are 19 other numbers on that dice, right?
I mean, it did give me 1-1 earlier as well.
Okay. I would like to use my climb ability to take the same path Ornery did,
Okay.
and I will stand next to Ornery.
Okay. She'll offer you the thing she's been drinking off of.
Oh, bless you. Yes.
it's fine. You escape the bees, you go get drunk with the enemy.
Yeah, it's like cinnamon whiskey or something.
Someone's playing the bard.
The rest of the party. Drink with her
Real
drama.
smooth.
Okay.
Okay. Are we waking this fool up now?
Whatever you guys
Go
would
for
like
it.
to do.
All right. I shake him awake.
Okay.
I've got my at his throat.
You can see he kind of tries to raise his hands and says, "Sleep." It's not going to work again.
No. Didn't work the first time.
I think you owe me some answers.
He kind of looks around. He kind of like makes eyes at Ornery because she abandoned him across the cliff.
Don't look to her. She's not going to help you. He switched accents there for a second. He's trying to pick it up on his.
You gotta pick up his.
We're all southern now.
I do declare.
That might make things real confusing, y'all.
God, it's contagious.
It just gets in your ear, and there it is.
And here we are.
He says, "I owe lots of people lots of things."
Yeah, well, you're going to give me some answers. And I press the short sword a little closer to his throat.
Okay.
Who are you?
What? Me? Told you my name is Smiley.
You think that's a good enough answer? After what you just did.
Do you want to meet the hammer again?
I'd really, really prefer not to.
Because I left your knees intact and I'm starting to regret it.
He'll say, "My name is Smilax Nethkria, and that's that."
Does that mean something?
Yes, Hank. That is my
Okay.
last name.
Oh,
Gertie will nudge and just a little bit like tactless.
should I do the thing where I'm just quiet now?
I mean, unless we're trying to make him poop his pants.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't the point?
I have some regrets. I would like to assure Ornery that this is just a thing we do. It's called bad cop, bad cop, bad cop.
I can see that. Is he gonna be okay or?
No.
Your guess is as good as mine. But probably. I think. Probably.
He will live.
There you go.
Swing.
That's peace
And
of mind.
whether or not he'll be able to walk again,
Oh,
that is still up in the air.
I need him to walk.
He might be able to hobble.
I nudge Ornery. Am I right?
She'll hand you the bottle again.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, it does not get better.
You get used to it.
So we're related.
After a manner of fashion, aren't we all kin, really? In the eyes of Torm?
I am pushing my short sword closer to his throat.
Oh, God. Yes.
How are we related?
Well, some would say that your pa.
Gritty is making very not subtle eyes at Sassy.
Oh, and before you banished her over the edge, that's your mother. You should treat her with some damn respect.
Pretty sure respect is a two-way street.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
It's your mother, girl. She looks just like you.
Gritty is gonna swim across the chasm.
Not really.
Like,
Why now? Why are you here now?
What do you mean now? I have been trapped in this God's forsaken place for 20 years. Why are you here now? I'm trying to get us home. And instead, you're getting a crown for that maniac Acrael.
But you just attacked us.
No, I put you to sleep.
All this time you've been here.
Yeah. What, you think I'm such a bad father? I just leave my probably my only kid?
Is it a doubt?
Ornery kind of...
Sassy drops her sword from his throat and just kind of sits back on the... She just sits on the ground. I don't know what to say.
Granny will put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "Family is messy, dear. You don't have to say anything." She'll give her a granny candy too.
Just all this time I thought I didn't come from nowhere. I thought I was alone. Well, hang on. Why? So you were trying to get the crown to take us home?
After a manner of speaking, yes.
Us meaning all of us, or us meaning you three?
That's the part that's after a manner of speaking.
That's why I'm asking.
And also, wait a damn minute here. If you knew who I was, why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, I didn't know. I suspected.
So what changed?
Well, your mother saw you in that club, and she knew. She was, just that she has a way.
A mother knows.
A mother knows, and she has a way with words and fists that.
Well, then why didn't she say something? Y'all just let me wander around here with no idea who you really were.
He'll kind of look at her. She's like, he'll say, she never was. Well, you were talking to Acreal and your friend, and he'll kind of head gesture at Chava. Seemed real
leave me out of it.
buddy with her. And I did not know if she had ensorcelled you. I did not want her to kill you. Well, or Ornery did not want her to kill you.
Yeah, you're real father of the year.
What is it about Acreal that you don't like so much?
She's one of the, how you say, bad dogs.
You know what? I have had it with your metaphors and you're running around the bush. I want some straight answers.
She is a wolf
I second
wear.
this remark.
Well, so am I. And
Try those words in the different order.
No, she's not a werewolf. She is a wolf wear. They are different. Werewolves are people who turn into wolves. Wolf wears are wolves who turn into people.
Gertie will turn back into a person and she'll be like, well, so am I.
No, but you are a person first. Well, you're also a shape. You know what? I feel like we're getting off on the wrong path.
So your plan was to come and cast sleep on me, kill my friends.
No, I wanted them to fall asleep too.
And then you were going to do...
And then we were going to use the crown to send as many of us as possible home.
You three?
As many of us as possible.
I'd say I'd trust you as far as I can throw you, but I can probably throw you very far.
Okay. You are a strong little fella. I have learned that lesson.
And it never occurred to you to try and talk to me about this before you just, did something to me without my consent.
He'll kind of look over the edge, and Ornery will just shake her head and kind of nod back at him like, this is your problem. This was your plan.
He's the thinker, you say.
You know what?
I want to shout across the chasm at Ornery and be like, why didn't you say something when I woke up?
She'll say, it didn't seem like the right time. You seemed bad.
I mean, I am going to say, if I've learned anything from Sassy, you can, solve a surprising amount of things with words. And, she tries those first. Are you sure that... Because if that's the...
She'll say...
She did not get your problem-solving skills.
No, she did not.
Thank goodness.
I feel like this plan would have a lot more layers and be a lot more intricate. And you know what? The plans... It's a
and it would have
system
worked.
that works. But my plans, that's what we're talking about, right?
No.
Nailed it. He'll say, look, I didn't think you'd care much to hear my excuses. I wanted to do something right. And maybe I went about it the wrong way.
I'd say...
I think you owe me and all of my friends an apology.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Probably more people too, but we'll start with this.
I'm very sorry, everyone.
Try it again and mean it.
You want me to cast command on myself? I'm sorry.
Give me one more. I'm not convinced yet.
I'm terribly sorry. You are scary.
Okay, I believe that one.
Now, we are taking this crown to Lady Acreal because she promised to help get us out of here. We're
All
helping
of us.
her of our own free will. And maybe if you had bothered to ask us, you would have known that.
So, that's what's going to happen.
We did promise her.
Why do you sound like you're trying to pull some funny business?
I'm starting to think that's just the way he talks, and he can't help it.
A keen insight on the boy, let me tell you. Chava, what's your alignment?
Neutral good.
Okay. You have attuned to the crown.
Okay.
And it does not seem to be compelling you to evil or anything. But you do feel a malevolence pressing against your mind. But it's more like a dark cloud than like trying to overtake you or anything. It's just, you feel like if you have this on for a long time, you're not going to like it. It's just going to make you miserable.
It's like this damn mist.
Mm-hmm. It feels kind of like, concentrated mist on your head.
Perma-mist.
Yeah.
Great.
You don't get any of that stuff because you're not evil.
Good.
Okay. The big thing it can do is it can turn only men, into goblins.
Nice.
And you can use it to control some manner of undead.
Okay.
She seemed to favor skeletons, but pretty much any low-level undead you can control.
Okay.
She was given an army of men who worshipped her. They were just all goblins and undead. She got what she wanted.
I see.
It just sucks.
It's a true Gene's bargain. I get it.
That's what the mists do to you.
Stupid monkey paw. I mean, mist.
Mm-hmm.
Can Ornery and I come back over?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
It might be worth getting answers from her too.
I climb
if you
slower
want
than
them.
you run. Would you like to go first? With your sweet.
She'll kind of offer you the bottle one last time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, why? Why do I keep doing it?
She'll take it back, and there's like that much left in it, and she just downs it and throws it into the chasm and then runs across again.
Please stop enabling my mother's alcoholism.
Well, safety last, I just found out.
I can stop whatever I want.
Well, unless you have more, you're going to stop right now.
I will climb across.
Okay. Everyone is back on the other side now. Ornery will kind of take her spot next to, or kind of standing next to Smiley and put her hand on his shoulder. And he'll kind of look like that doesn't happen often.
If I may, Sassy, I am open to other discussions. You are sure Lady Acriel is a bad dog?
I am positive. She is Harkon Lucas's daughter.
Insight check.
Okay.
I'm bad at those, but I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
I'll make one.
Sure.
I'm too upset to insight check.
That die.
I don't know what it is, but I love it.
He is telling the truth. As far as he believes, this is truthful.
And why does that make her bad?
Harkon is a maniac.
Harkon,
Why is he trying to marry her? Is that a lie?
Oh, that's a lie. Yeah, no.
I've probably been lied to a whole lot.
Who told you that one?
Well, she did.
Yeah,
Lady Acriel.
that's a lie. He's mad at her because she wants to take over Cartacus or some absolute cockamamie nonsense.
And what does he want?
To continue to be in charge of Cartacus. And not to die. Oh, and to kill the Devilstrad. Oh, and to go home.
I respect most of those. Does
I
she
mean, that
have
sounds good on paper, but he's real creepy.
Does she have a boyfriend in another realm, like the Niagara Falls area?
Oh yeah,
He's a model.
Oh, she does. I feel kind of that like, what's his name? And kind of his hands are still bound, but snap. And Ornery will say, Dackold. He's a real prick.
That is the name we heard.
Well, I don't know what to do. Apparently, I've just been lied to forever and always by everyone.
Not lied to. Some truth was withheld because of feelings.
That does not
and
make it
apparently
better.
realms
Complicated
mists.
feelings.
Lies of omission are still lies.
You know what? You got me.
Okay, well, this is my crown currently.
Can you send us out?
Do I get a sense I can do that?
You're kind of thinking and pushing and feeling it out. And yeah, really Professor Xing it. And you feel like it could, but you just don't know how yet. Maybe you don't have... Maybe you need something else. Maybe you need to be in a certain spot. Maybe you need to be stronger.
Maybe I need to stab a bunch of orphans and take an alignment hit.
You think, much like the dark side of the Force, the easier way would just to be, evil.
Yeah.
But you can make it work as a... You are... As a neutral good person, you can make it work. It's just harder.
Yes. As one of the elders of my tribe, Timon Gunn, said, make it work. I apologize to everyone.
Don't.
At home and abroad. Well, Smilex, they have no interest in the crown falling in the hands of bad dogs. Do you know of anywhere else associated? How would you have made the crown work? I can turn you into a goblin.
Oh.
Just saying.
Like that poor fella?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Real gross. I put him to sleep because he was really bumming me out.
Oh,
asking you
man,
to kill him?
am I right?
Oh, all the time. And Ornery was like, let me do it. And I was like, no, that's not nice. And just...
Oh my god, my mom wanted to kill him.
He asked me to.
He was clearly in a state.
He has the
You
right
have unstated him now?
to choose how he wants to die as a goblin. I don't know.
Andrew, do I have the sense that I can turn goblins into men?
No. If the goblin was told that, Radaga lied to him. It's permanent.
It was a real toxic relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of communication problems.
He was essentially Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, and it's just not good.
We'll talk more about how Gaston is right later.
Hashtag Gaston was right. Smiley will say, my plan was to go take it to this cleric in Scald named Gark. Good fella, loud dresser. He's smart and a cleric, and I thought maybe he could figure it out, to be honest. Look, this was a 4-step plan. I was well into step 2, and I would have figured out 3 and 4. That's a future Smiley problem. It's just...
Were you just gonna keep me to sleep the whole time?
No. You would have woken up after an hour.
But if you could have, would you have?
No.
I wish I had an insight score right now. I will look at Ornery and say, the thinker, huh?
I didn't say he was good at it.
Fair.
His plans
you
are always
tried?
this complicated. They usually work, though.
Sassy's just like looking at her hands, being like, "Where did I get common sense? Where did it come from?"
I should kind of point at the snake and say, carrying that thing around is common sense. Look at it. And it's kind of just covered in makeup.
It's adorable.
Look, I can't get it to leave.
Why would you want it to?
Besides, Noodles never lied to me.
Gritty will look at her and be like, also, you're carrying that thing around. She'll point to Smiley.
She'll say, you know what, good point.
Yeah. At least her snake has wings.
Oh, I don't care how many 20s I roll. That's the best crit of the night.
Drop crown, leave.
Come back for it. I need this. Sorry, I'm attuned to it. All right. Well, good answer, bad answer. Because Scald is also where literally all the other major players are right now. That's where Harkon is, and that's where Lady Acreal is meeting us.
Well, no, wasn't Harkon wandering the woods?
And we kind of told him we'd be back in Scald in a day.
Why did you tell him that?
Because he was going to kill us.
That
He does tend to do that.
I'm scary. He is scarier.
Well,
for now.
when was this?
Last night?
Yep.
Great. But
Oh God, did he follow us here too?
odds are, well, he can't get past the Wolf's Bane. Sort of.
No.
Sometimes he can. He's real strong.
Wait, why can't he get past the Wolf's Bane?
No, he has to make a save and throw, and if he succeeds, he can go past.
Roll to meta game.
Yeah, he is that strong. Most of the other ones can't stand it, but
He's a bad dog too.
oh yeah. By the way,
Oh, come on, he smells like wet dog.
This place is just lousy with them. Okay.
oh, you guys have weapons made of cold iron, right?
No, Smilex.
Hef's wooden hammer.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
I don't know what these are made out of.
I have a mostly
you'll look at
ornamental.
They're steel, yeah.
Gertie will pull out.
Which one?
The bane of her existence. Evan Bane. You're like, what about this?
Oh, that'll work. Jesus. I mean, Ilmater.
Ilmater on the wheel.
Ilmater on the wheel. Broken on the wheel for our sins.
Well, I don't know if we can use this because technically it's an evil sword. And I was told that it would take over my soul if I killed anyone. So
let's not do that.
Do you have any
it's just we need to find a weapon like this, right?
magic weapons?
She'll like still like holding Evan Bane, like pull out dust.
Oh,
I'll point at the
okay,
crown.
You got the crown. Okay.
2 points of order, Andrew.
Yes.
On the map, because it's been a while since I've looked at it, Scald is kind of southern, or is it central? What is the next closest town? Melody or Harmonia?
Melody is closer to Scald than Harmonia is.
Okay.
And you guys could probably get back to... Because you kind of had to walk a while to get to Harmonia. Pardon me. And then you were sent out here. So you think you're probably about a day's walk from Melody, and then probably about a 2 days walk from Scald.
Okay. Smilex, can you go get this Gark
Yeah.
and meet us? in melody.
I could probably do that.
Not gonna disappear.
One of us
No more disappearing.
One of us has passed without a trace, yes?
I don't think anyone does, actually.
I wasn't talking to you, Smiley.
Oh, you know what?
Oh no, let me check all the spells I can cast. Hef's wooden hammer.
It's okay.
I mean, I can do
list-
ranger things, but
We'll list that.
Pass
Didn't we
without
do that
trace
on the way
is
here?
a druid spell, but I do not have it.
Didn't we do that on the way here, or did we just cover our tracks?
no, I did ranger things to cover our tracks.
Okay,
Sassy made a check to cover your tracks.
okay. He knew when we left the sissy. And now that you tell me he is a bad dog, I am worried he knows quite a bit. All right. Take this crown off, because it's, like, really bumming me out.
I know how that feels. She'll have Devin Bane.
I'll cheers Eben Bane with
Please
the
do
crown.
not click them together.
Oh, do you click them together? Okay. You see an endless desert in front of you. Above you, you would say what seems to be a dark sun, if you will.
Oh,
Imagine, if you will, a dark sun.
a dark sun.
And there, in the distance, an army of people.
They're very dark sun.
The black sarcophagus is open.
It's bees.
It's people.
People have arrived.
I'm going to take a bunch of stuff out of my pack. I'm going to put the crown in it. I'm going to put a bunch of other stuff on top of it again. I got mirrors and children's shoes and all kinds of nonsense in here.
Do you have a pair of shoes that the crown will fit in?
No, but the crown will hold all of my children's shoes. It's kind of like a shoe tree.
That's smart. That's good
You
thinking.
gotta know how to pack.
Now you're working smart. Okay. There is still a fear of mine that Harkon or Acrio now, thanks for that, Smilex,
You got it.
can know that we are even on the move.
Yeah, would they have sensed that the crown had changed powers? Or changed hands?
He'll say, I don't know how Harkon does it. I mean, he is a spellcaster. He knows magic. Lady Acrio is still... She has more traditional methods of finding what she wants. If... There may be spies. But we're not going to be able to evade Harkon's sight forever.
No.
Unless anyone has, like, magic that blocks divination spells.
No,
Kinda
more
don't.
and
I sure
more,
don't.
my
I can
spell
heft my
list
hammer again.
is very impractical. It's kind of all flavor, though. Like, it really has a neat thing to it. Fighting lunatic wolfman is none of them. Or man-wolves.
Well, you can get them to fight each other. It's always helpful. I found it. Gets me out of many a situation. That was a clutch move you did back there, possessing her mind.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Oh my god, you almost made my mom kill my dad.
And then you wouldn't have known. Sorry,
This is
bad
the
thing to
worst
say.
day. This is the worst day.
Sorry.
The worst of all of them.
That's saying something for this place.
Listen, I have the crown, and Ankh has too many houses. Would we all like to go back to my new bedroom and stay the night? Then Smilex and Ornery, you may leave separately. And we will try to travel slowly and cover our tracks as well as we can to meet you.
he'll say, "That sounds like a good plan to me. I mean,
I feel like we're as safe as we can be here now.
I think a rest would do us all good.
Granny, you can switch out spells if you need to.
And everyone will level up in your next long rest."
And there's a voice in my head. I think it's the crown, probably. It's just like, do that. You know what I mean?
How are your hands doing, by the way?
I can't feel them, to be honest. That doesn't seem right.
Are they still white, or have they turned, like, purple?
No, they shouldn't be that color. No.
Come here, I can do that.
Thank you.
Are we gonna tie you, or are you gonna try to put us to sleep again?
Oh, good point.
No. Scout's honor.
Oh,
What?
he was a scout.
Ooh.
Oh, I always leave a campsite better than I got there. Nailed that second.
Baden Powell would have been proud.
So am I actually untying him?
Yes,
if you would
untie
like,
him.
please.
Untie him.
Okay, I do so.
Okay.
Give Granny her rope back.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can't believe none of y'all have rope.
I have a chain.
I have scarves and children's shoes.
I have a
It's
noodle.
Situational. I've yet to find the situation. All right, I will go back into what she now considers to be her antechamber.
Okay.
She's not sure if it's the crown or her, but Chava kind of starts to feel like, yeah, bone motif. I get it. And she will approach the bowl again, and just kind of before she cuts herself, she's like dibs on the bed though, like everyone gets them, right? Like, I mean, we can fit a couple across, but like, I
think
for sure
there's enough
getting a
room.
pillow. I'm for sure getting a pillow. I'm calling it now.
Wait. Can we get Gary in here now?
It's the stairs.
I can carry him up them.
Whew. I mean,
Can you?
It may take a while, but yeah.
I think the problem is going down them. I think cows can't go downstairs. They can go up them.
They cannot.
I can carry him down them.
Okay.
It'll be easier than carrying him up them.
Oh,
I will
no.
walk up to Ankh and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Go, my friend, and get your ox," and inspire him.
Okay.
Wait, before he goes off, Granny will cast Enhance Ability, give him full strength,
Okay.
double his carry capacity.
Yes.
Does he get advantage on strength checks as well?
I think so.
I
Yup.
think so. Yeah.
It's advantage on
strength
strength checks, and it doubles the carrying capacity for an hour.
Okay. So, Ankh, make a strength athletics check with advantage. And if you need it, add a d8.
$19.
Okay. Gary's kind of sitting
I rolled
there.
a 7 with advantage.
When you get up the stairs, he stands up and kind of moseys over to you and kind of like does that cat thing where he headbutts you. And you just get under him, deadlift him down the stairs, and he just kind of goes limp.
So I'm not gonna lie, I've wanted to do this since we had an ox. Just to see if I could. Turns out I can.
Now, would you like to leave Gary? Do you want Gary to go into the room with you? Do you want him to be in that creepy antechamber? Do you want him to be out here, be on the Wolfsbane?
Oh, in the room with us.
Okay.
He's on the bed. We're all on
He's
the
the
bed.
bed.
Everyone's sharing the bed. Everyone's sharing the bed because we all have bee stings, right, Chava?
I'm getting a pillow. I'm just saying.
That's fine.
Yes, that seems more than fair. I cut myself open. Doom.
Ignore me.
Can you make him scream less loud?
I can work on it. Can I make him scream less loud?
Oh.
Do I have to be wearing the crown?
I'm taking notes now? Fine. Everyone's a critic.
You hurt my ears.
That's the point.
It's a bad point.
Could you make it more of a song? Like doom, doom, doom.
I would prefer the loud noises.
Here,
Go back
match
to
my
what
key.
you were doing, please.
Doom, doom, doom. Oh, it's over. We're in.
Yeah, he's...
We'll talk. You might be my home now.
Gritty's gonna tip him with a granny candy.
You put it in the handball.
Thank you.
Is it at least like one of those strawberry things so it's like with the right color?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is not a Werther situation.
Matters into the bowl.
He doesn't take direction very well, so he doesn't get a Werther's.
That's right.
Okay. You guys headed back into the room. You can argue about your sleeping arrangements. I assume that Ank will sleep on Gary.
Of course.
If it's Sassy Granny and Chava arguing over the bed, it's a California king. I'm sorry, it's a Barovian king.
There's plenty of room.
It's pretty good.
Yes, Chava doesn't take up that much room. It's more the pillow she wants. But like, are Smilex and Ornery also piling on here?
No,
This
they
is
will
a
kind
Tetris
of
game all of a sudden.
they'll kind of go to like the corner and kind of take that big curtain, kind of bunch that up, and kind of make a little bedding situation out of that.
I like it.
So yeah, okay. Everyone levels up. We can do that off stream. Okay, what do you guys want to do when you wake up?
Make sure everything, including the other two tieflings, are still here.
Everything is still here.
All right.
Can Gritty like pull out Ebonbane and see if she can find a way to deactivate it with the keys?
Okay.
Oh. We might need that still, but I respect your vision
I want
board.
this thing out of my head.
Okay.
That's fair.
Ebonbane will rasp in your ear. What are you doing with those keys, grandmother?
Opening some new door.
You have the crown. With the crown and the keys, I have the power to save them.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
And
You think I'm gonna start listening to you now? Obviously, you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, shut up, sword.
and it will start chanting Adrian, Elegance, Bev, Adelaide, just over and over again.
You know, I didn't spend 80 years in isolation for you to bring up my own trauma. Can she deactivate it with the keys?
So you find in the intricate craftsmanship of this sword, you find 4 spots where the keys should go.
Mm-hmm.
And you twist them. And Ebonbane you can feel it like start to float out of your hands, and it looks like it's going to kind of animate and attack you when a blinding flash and a pale woman with elven features is in the room with you. Cloaked in dark feathers with a silver crown, and she touches the tip of the blade, and then it's like suddenly in her hand, And she just looks at it, studies it, and says, "Mine." And then in a flash, she is gone.
Ah! Was that supposed to happen?
What was
I
that?
don't know. She's actually like clutching her necklace and there's tears running down her face. She might be hyperventilating a little bit.
Sassy immediately gives her a hug.
Oh yeah, Granny is getting a hug.
I don't know. Was that
It's like-
bad?
Hug around both knees. Tries real hard not to knock Granny over.
Is it just me, or was she wearing a crown better than me?
She was pulling it off real good.
He starts
elves,
crying
man.
harder.
Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. Would you like a song?
Is Evanbane out of my head?
Yes.
It's like it's gone. It's gone.
Wants
Finally
to
something
turn
good
hug
happens.
into squeeze hug. Does not want to bruise old woman's knees.
She'll kind of like collapse on the bed a little bit, like just. This is very overwhelming,
Mm-hmm.
especially because it's.
Still hugging knees.
Can I make any sort of check to see what that might have been?
Sure. That would be a religion check.
I actually have a little bit of religion, surprisingly. That's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, she, for sure, seemed to be some kind of very powerful being, but it does not...
And this wasn't the same lady from Shadowborn Manor.
It was not, no.
Okay.
I don't like that she said mine. Or she took it. I got a bad feeling about that. I'm sure it's fine.
I
Yeah.
feel like it might be someone else's problem.
Yeah, fine. All fine.
Can I let go of your knees now? Has this been a good hug?
Yes, Hank, you can.
Okay.
Okay. Ornby will kind of get up and walk over to you guys and say, "What did I miss?"
There was a pretty elf woman and a lot of tears.
Sure.
I'm also pretty sure you're blind if you missed that.
What would you guys like to do?
Cry.
I mean, if Sassy starts crying, Granny's definitely gonna keep crying.
Sassy definitely looks like she's just been constantly on the verge of tears. She's not
We'll
quite
just
crying, but
I'll just sit here for a minute and have a big old cry.
Crying is
very
a
long.
bonus action. Yep.
Thought it was a free action.
Oh, it's a free action. Well, there aren't free actions in 5th edition, so...
Well, it seems like everyone wants to also use their action to full cry.
Okay.
If
Sure.
you know what I
Always
mean.
use your
You
full
gotta-
ugly
cry.
cry.
Yeah.
We want an ugly cry. Supposed to go through myths and find out you have magical powers and magical parents, not garbage parents. And garbage.
I mean, they are. I mean, one of them has magic. He's still garbage, though.
It's garbage.
Arguably the more garbage.
I'm gonna turn to Orner and just go, "How have you not gotten him to shave that thing?"
You know what? I swear, in the middle of the night sometimes, I shave it and he wakes up with it. I think it
Bastard
might.
answer.
Put some nair on it.
I think it might be illusory. I think he casts seeming on himself every day.
It's a waste of a spell slot,
It's
bro.
a waste of like a 5th level spell slot too.
Yeah. Well, if Ornery's the only one not crying, or Ank is here, I mean, it's going to take them 2 days to get there. It's going to take us 1 day to get to our place. I think they should leave in the morning. We should leave at like midday. Actually, how far do we think we are from the farmhouse? That was sad.
Let's see.
That was more than a
not.
day, wasn't it?
Do we want to go back there?
It was I think it was a little bit
about
more
a
than
day.
a day.
Okay.
But
Because
like
we
you
left at sunset, then that night we had the encounter with Harkon, and then the next day we were at the catacombs.
Okay.
I think.
no, so there was from Harmonia. It took you 2 days to get to the catacombs. The first day you stopped at the farmhouse for tea, and then at night you heard the gunshot.
On the road.
And then the next day at night you talked to Harkon, and then you got here early in the morning.
Okay, I had the nights backwards.
Is it on the way to Melody, though?
You could make it on the way to Melody, but it'll make the journey more like a day and a half.
Okay. Well, that actually might line up better, because it's going to take them 2 days anyway.
Chava, why do you want to go back there?
Do we want to stop back at that house if we think we might be hunted by wolfies?
No, it's just a place I knew we could stay that was indoors. But no, you raise a valid point. Okay. Well, we have to cut directly through the forest to get to Melody.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm not looking forward to that part. But before we leave, we are going to stuff our damn
We should
pockets
gather enough
full.
wolfsbane before we leave.
Yes.
You got a source of it right here.
I am making a full ghillie suit out of wolfsbane.
Oh my god, someone draw that, please.
We're gonna spend just like a day having Sassy, if she will teach me how to make flower crowns, make flower crowns.
Yes. All right. So yes, we will send them on their way. We will go on our way.
Okay.
They're going to go get their cleric
Yes.
and meet us back in Melody. Or perhaps we will even run into Father
Bring.
Christmas. Nope, you got it right.
Yeah.
Father Christmas.
I didn't meet him, to be fair.
Okay. Do you guys stay in the room while they leave? Or do you guys come out and like wait?
Well,
I think we would walk them out.
We can do that.
Okay.
I still do not trust them.
As you guys are walking them out.
Before we leave, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, I have one last
Sure.
note. I would like to play a song.
Okay.
And I would like to, because everyone's very emotional right now, and it's all family and elves and swords. And I would like to take out my lute and sing How I Wish You Were Here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl year after year. Running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. Oh, I wish you were here.
Now you're both monsters. How does that feel?
I mean, I feel like we have something going here.
Sassy's crying again.
Okay. So you sing that, and Smiley like nods and kind of like, if he had a lighter, he'd light it. He casts dancing light. So as you guys start to walk them out, you cross the formerly clawing claw trap.
Yes, I will actually have the crown on for this part.
Mhm.
If those fucking hands come anywhere near me, I'm like, heal.
Get back in your pit.
They seem to respect the crown. They don't charge you or anything. The Goblin is back up. Oh,
Was he also asleep?
you're back. Yes.
I just woke up randomly and was like, what happened?
Huh?
I put the crown behind my back. I don't know.
He'll say, someone was here for you. I think they're up there. They said they didn't want to come down.
Wait, who was here?
Oh, handsome man, big hat.
Tell me, friend, is there a back entrance to this place?
No, I don't know. And at the top of the staircase, you can hear Meister Singer Harkon Lucas start singing. Even in my heart, I see you're not being true to me. Deep within my soul, I feel nothing's like it used to be. Sometimes I wish I could turn back time, impossible as it may seem. But I wish I could, so bad. Quit playing games with my heart. And that's where we'll end tonight.
So we live here now.
Yep.
We're never.
Yeah. I find myself playing along. I'm like, nope, stop it.
I mean, we could play charades with the hands.
Who else is glad I carried the ox down the stairs?
I have an army of hands, maybe. We'll see about
Maybe
that
you could
next
just
time.
get them to bitch slap Harkon 87 times.
Why do D&D players bother coming up with plans? Like,
Does he want our papers?
I mean, you can make plans. The problem is saying them in front of the DM.
Yeah.
yes.
Outros and plugs. Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay Rashu. You can find me here every other week for this game, Homebrewed, and you can find me at Twitter, at Jay Rashu, RICHEAUX. I think my name is actually, yes, in the overlay, so spell it like that. I'm sorry it's complicated. I should actually have a project lined up, so if you want to see me maybe cut some metal, keep an eye on my Twitter.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Zom.
Hi, I'm Zom. I'm dead inside. I write things. You can find me everywhere online at Zombalog. The spelling's in front of my head, wherever that is. And you can find examples of all my writing at zombarber.com, which is my website. And I will be back here next Friday to play Nova with Bar Crawl. She's going to maybe cast gun, maybe make papers. I don't know.
Mira.
Right, I'm Mira. You can find me on Twitter at Birds and Nerds, on Instagram at Nerds and Birds. I've been posting some stuff, some DCA stuff, some non-DCA stuff, all D&D stuff. Yeah, check it out.
And Marty.
Hey, I'm Marty. I'm usually here. I actually think we have a fairly light schedule now for me. So I will also say follow Mira, because her latest Evil in Peace is pretty bitchin'.
Evie Smash.
It's real good.
Thank you.
I'm Andy Hatton, at Andy Hatton on Twitter. Twitch.tv/God of Roads. I'll be back here next week for the Red Wizards to just totally fuck up their plan to take over Neverwinter. Just bunch of morons. Saztan's not happy.
Don't forget, you are a monster.
No problem. It's confirmed, I think, at this point. YouTube.com/God of Roads for all the VODs. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's God of Roads if you want to occasionally see pictures of my cats. And that's it. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Uzi, what are you doing here?
I don't
Good
know.
night, Internet.
The mists. They took me. Someone help.
He's my support ooze.